Hey everyone, I'm going to bring you a video about Accudraw today. Check it out. Accudraw located right up here. This toggles this toolbar right down here. I don't know why you'd ever want to toggle this on or off, but there you have it. Accudraw is like having Polar on and off at the same time if you're a CAD user. Just getting here. I'm going to start by drawing a line here and showing you how this axis locks. It's just kind of sticky. It's not too sticky. You can still drag stuff around wherever you'd like. It's only a little sticky. Now the spacebar changes the mode of this bad boy. X, Y, and Z if you're in 3D, X, Y, or length and angle. Nothing else in 3D, just lengths and angles. Allow you to show you when it's black, it's activated, so we'll do 25 length and we'll tab and turn it to a 45-degree angle, and a left click data point will lock this into place. Now notice, it will allow you to keep tracking. This has changed. Your 90 degree isn't with your view anymore. It has changed to be a 90-degree angle from your point. Now sometimes this can be confusing and hard to deal with, as you'll want to draw a straight line to the side or left or right. Simply hit the V command, and this is a Accudraw snap shortcut, an Accudraw shortcut, excuse me, that changes your Accudraw back to your view rotation. Accudraw is so awesome in the fact that in between commands, if you hit the question mark in between a command, you'll see that I left clicked already, started drawing my line, and then I hit the question mark. It brings up all the Accudraw shortcut key in commands. These are extremely handy. You'll see that the enter and spacebar that I've already showed you are two of them. You can edit these as you please, and you could even add new ones. I'll demonstrate some of the handy ones that I use often. As I said, when you draw an angled line, it changes. The view rotate command, or the view Accudraw rotation command rather, is very handy, because most of the time you don't want to draw perpendicular to this right after you've drawn an angle. Sometimes you do. In those cases where you do, it's extremely handy. You'll notice that you can lock it in these angles. So if I drew a line in this angle, I can lock it and I can draw a perfect box. I locked it in the wrong angle. Lock, lock, snap, snap. See, we have a perfect box drawn just using Accudraw, nothing else. Accudraw is pretty handy for using a nearest snap on the fly. A lot of the times you don't want nearest on because it'll make things inaccurate. You only want key points, maybe centers, endpoints, maybe some intersections, but never nearest unless you're just using it on the fly. So in between a command again, you'll see that I'm halfway through placing this line. Click the end command, and my nearest snap has been activated. It's very handy if I'm just kind of drawing something or doing some note commands, you know, various different items. Show you how the enter command can be really good for lining up lines with text or even symbols or whatever you need to line up with text. This will be very, very easy. I'm going to make these caps because the center point is a little bit easier to deal with when they're caps locks. And this line is just a bit absurd, so let's draw one more line. A little bit less. I'm actually going to move it to the left. Okay. Now, if I want to move this to the center point of this and lined up in the center of this line, there's two things that I must do. I must first do a move command. I'm going to snap on the endpoint or the middle point or anywhere horizontal on this line because I'm worried about the horizontal on this particular move. So I'm going to click on the endpoint here. I'm going to move it down and I'm going to click enter. Now wherever I snap, it has to stay at this vertical point justification. So I'm going to zoom way in and I'm going to snap on the center of that A. And by George, it is centered. Now again, I can just do a simple move command for this to center this up. But if it wasn't such an easy object, I could definitely select the center top of the object or the center bottom of the object, move right or left, hit enter, and snap to the top or bottom of this line. I'm going to demonstrate how to copy the elements of a legend down, hitting enter each time. Enter, snap point, enter, snap click, enter, snap click, enter. Oops, I wasn't far enough down, so I'll hit enter one more time, come down, enter, snap point, enter, snap point, right click. Accudraw can be very handy used on the fly, especially in text, legends, one-line diagrams, all sorts of different needs for Accudraw arise. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and further your drafting needs.